Hello guys, so today I'm going to be explaining to you the honest truth and reality about getting rich young, making money at a young age, how your life is realistically going to be, the things you're going to face, the things you're going to go through and all of this, and how you could actually get rich young. So young I would classify as like the age of 23 and under. Currently I'm 19 years old and I've made a good amount of money online, I would say. You guys could look at my Instagram, see the results that I've brought other people more than just myself. I've made people millionaires in the stock market. We're not even going to get into all of that, but I've ran multiple businesses, pretty much started business since I was 14 years old and achieved a lot of things, but not enough. So I still have a long way to go and I'm learning with you guys, but from my experience, I want to let you guys know that getting rich young is a great thing, not only because it brings you freedom, not only because it allows you to be in a position of authority, but mainly because it builds much more within yourself than any other people your age have. When you've built companies, when you've accomplished things, when you've done things at a certain age, you're much more knowledgeable, which makes you much more confident, which makes you basically be able to control the situation. That's one of the most important things. When you're able to control the situation, especially in an environment and people are always trying to ask you questions, trying to learn from you, trying to get information from you, it puts you at a position of authority and it kind of allows you to sort of control others, as weird as that may sound. Once people know that you're really like the person that you portray, the person that they believe that you are, and you've proven it, that you've actually amassed a certain amount of growth, development in whichever business model you've done, people begin to trust you. And as a person, you begin to become someone different and someone who maybe you didn't think you were before. The more money you guys start making, you have to realize that a lot of people talk about how more money just amplifies who you are. And I completely agree with that, but it also is going to show you who you really are deep inside, who you really have always been that you might have never known of, and also it's going to show you the true colors of a lot of people around you. A lot of people around you, I'm telling you guys, once you start to change, once you start to make more money, once you start to get to the next level, once you start to face difficulties in business at a high level, and things in life are going to happen, other people around you are going to change. A lot of people depend on you. A lot of people count on you. A lot of people also have high expectations for you. People start to have a lot higher expectations for you, especially when you're becoming this person or trying to become this person or proving that you're this person. They set, their own beliefs upon you. And if you're around the wrong people, it's not going to be good for you. So that's another thing you guys have to understand, is you have to realize these things before and see if it's what you really want for yourself. Some people just want to make 10K a month. Some people might want to make 20K, 30K a month, but other people really want to grow big companies, big businesses, exit businesses, and all of these things. And other people just want one Lambo, nice house, nice girlfriend, and live life from there. And there's different brackets to this, guys, so you guys need to understand that. But all the money that you want to make in the world, I'm telling you guys this, is that anything works. Social media marketing agency works, reselling works, drop shipping works, Shopify works, Amazon works. Every business, door-to-door sales literally works. Like, you could become a millionaire with any business. You could literally become a millionaire with any business. You could have enough money to get 3, 4, 5 supercars, all this stuff. Maybe have like tens of millions. It kind of gets capped off at a certain point, is what you guys have to understand as well, because it all depends on the vehicle. But you guys need to focus on getting your money first. Get the initial capital. Literally 99% of businesses don't have a cap rate that's even fathomable for most people to achieve. And what I mean by that is that an example is you have a branded product on Amazon. You could run ads or, pay per click or whatever it is, whatever, if it's Google ads, Amazon ads that you're running a product on Amazon, Shopify product that you're running on Shopify. You can only do something to such a certain extent until you start to get a negative return. And a negative return as in you're still going to be making profit, but it's not going to be really worth your time, so to say, or it's not going to be worth what it was before. So you could be investing $100,000, for example, on an ad creative, and you could be getting back $200,000. Now let's say that you up it to $200,000 spend, but you're only getting $350,000. Do you see what I mean and where I'm going with this? So yeah, the profit margin is 150,000 instead of 100,000, but the percentage return is slowly decreasing. And now you could up it to 500,000 and you may only be getting 750,000. And then you up it to $1 million and you're only getting 1.2 million back. So it's slowly going to decrease because marketplaces have their caps. And Charlie Morgan said this. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. If you found this video, then you probably are. But most of you don't need to be worried about these BS cap things and like, what's the maximum? I don't want to go into this business because I could only make this much. You guys can change later on, but you guys need to focus on getting to where you need to go ASAP, as quick as possible, building what you need to build, doing what you need to do as soon as possible. And any of these business models work. You just have to stick with it long enough. And it's going to be boring. It's going to be painful. You're going to have many, many days where, you literally are just stuck. And that's just the reality of it. And literally you're going to see nothing working out. And you're going to want to quit many times, but the longer you stick through it and the more you pour into it, over time, you'll start to see the results come in. And they might come in slow, they might come in fast. Every business model is different, but it will get a bit easier over time. And the hardest part is just sticking through the beginning stages. And if you can completely full on immerse yourself into 2 to 3, be comfortable with 2 to 3 years of no results, but pouring everything into it, that has to be your mentality. You likely are going to get results within 2 to 3 years if you're fully focused and actually working. You might even become a millionaire in that time, or even further than that. You might reach 8 figures, but it depends on the person. But anyone, if they put their all into it for that amount of time, your life is going to be much, much different. You're going to be able to get to the next level. But the thing is most people don't want to wait that long. If you guys could choose anything, choose Amazon FBA, choose a social media marketing agency, choose anything today and just write it down on your wall. Lock yourself up 2 to 3 years, focus on it, and then you could literally do what you want. You're going to have so much more knowledge and you're going to be able to live life on your own terms, and then you're going to be able to really make as much money as you want. But you guys don't have the knowledge yet. You don't have the systems, you don't have the processes, you don't have anything that you need. It's like going to make cookies and you don't have all the ingredients yet. These ingredients in business and disciplines of business are much harder to obtain than just some ingredients for cookies. Another, thing that Charlie Morgan talked about was he had dinner with this billionaire, and business is something that you have to be multidisciplinarian. He said that the billionaire that he was having lunch or whatever with said this, and being multidisciplinary means you have to basically know how to do everything to a certain extent, and then obviously you outsource all of these things later on, but this is the core fundamentals of it. You guys don't really know everything, neither do I, but I probably know more than most of you, and that's why I'm in the position I'm in. It's not because I'm some, crazy genius. Not that at all, but I just am able to take the information and process it and put it into place where it needs to be put into place, and all of you guys could do it as well. Realistically, anyone can do this. You guys just have to be willing to, and you can't be willing to for a week, can't be willing to for a month, 3 months. You have to have the mindset of you're willing to for these 2 to 3 years. This is kind of the sweet spot. If you really put all your focus and effort into this, I promise you that you could truly change your life and things will be really different. You can't just go business to business. You just have to put that focus in for that time. And on the other side of it, your life will be completely different. But what are we at? 12 minutes? That's the thing, guys. The only way that you're going to be able to get to this point is through that hard, challenging, boring point that you don't like, that you don't want to be going through. And as soon as you're able to get through that, the grass will get greener. You'll be able to, make a lot more money faster. And you'll be able to see the results coming in a lot quicker. All these people you see on the internet that go from, I have 1 supercar to 30 supercars to 50 supercars like Tate. Like, it's called compounding. The reason that he has this many supercars, this much success in all of these things is solely based on the sheer willpower to continue going. It was much more than 2 to 3 years for him. It was much longer for these people. And even when they got it, they still were pushing for more as if they didn't have anything. And that's the next level, is being able to do that. All of the things that I'm telling you guys are really simple, common knowledge, common information. But the point of me getting on here, telling it to you, is I want to be more real about it and describe it to you in a way that you actually input these things. Because everyone tells you it, but underlying these things, these simple little things that everyone says, you guys don't understand that you have to be doing them in a certain way, in a certain time frame, understand them in a certain way. And that's how you're going to be able to actually start seeing results from it. I could tell you, okay, you need to focus for this long, 2 to 3 years, and then you'll start making money. Luke Belmar could tell you the same thing. Iman Gadzhi could tell you the same thing. All these people could tell you the same thing. But what I'm telling you is if you don't do that, how simple it sounds, but it's going to be hard, then you have no other option. There's no other option than that first hard phase. And you guys have this understanding to where you could get around it, but you really can't. I'm telling you guys, you really can't. And the only way that you guys are going to be able to actually change your lives and become successful, make a lot of money young, and all of this is fully immersing yourself into it. You're going to have to get ready for the boring days, lonely days, painful days, and all of that. And We all have to go through it. That's just the commonality. That's just the common denominator of this whole thing, is you have to go through the hard, lonely phase. And once you get over it, the grass is greener. That's the honest truth. So I'm gonna start doing more of these long form videos of me just giving you guys the honest, raw advice that I could give you. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. What we're doing right now is a journey where I'm basically documenting the process of growing an Amazon company and, you know, fully immersing into it, like I said, so you guys could go on this journey with me. And yeah, subscribe, comment what you guys want to see next. I'm gonna keep pumping out these real videos, and I hope it helped. Peace, guys.